Other guys. Um, this morning I want to speak on the kind of the breaking news about what's going on with singer R. Kelly and these accusations that have come up. Um, Two things I want to touch on. The first thing I want to say is I have no information. A lot of other people have no information. Everybody has uh, assumptions at this point. Things are still coming out. This dad did a news conference saying that more information, more details, and so forth are going to be coming out. I suggest that we all wait for those um, before we begin to make broader assumptions. Now, here's two things I want to bring up. First of all, black people, black people have such a fascination with celebrities, with our oppressors, and of course we know with Jesus. But, you know, this fascination that we have with celebrities, where we idolize and we worship, and we put these people up on pedestals as if they can do no wrong. I'm already seeing that. I'm already seeing on social media where people are calling these girls liars, where people are defending this man. We know that this man already has a history of pedophilia and accusations of doing vile sexual things with underage girls. Um, and so it would behoove me that it would be so far fetched in people's minds, except for the fact that he's a celebrity, he's a singer, you like him, you like his music, you have some of his albums. But my thing is, how do you know? How do you know? I understand this young woman came out and said, oh no, I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm really upset with my parents for doing this, and I don't know why they're starting trouble. And you know, I'm going to give you a little background about my life. I was a part of a cult. It's something I don't talk about. It's something I've really never talked about publicly. I've thought about doing videos about it, a video about it, but I, I just don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about that. Uh, but I'm going to talk a little bit about it only because of this that's going on. Um, you know, cults are one of those things where people, it's one of those taboo things like, oh, a cult, it's so spooky and oh, it's not real. And, cults are very real. Cult leaders are very real. And there is a fondness and an admiration for these cult leaders because these people are usually extremely charismatic. They are extremely charming. A lot of them are very smart, very well versed. A lot of them are excellent communicators and talkers. They're able to persuade, seduce, manipulate, con people to get what they want. They have an art in doing this. They're narcissists. They are, they have a way of being able to charm and lure people and make you like it and make you. There's a lot of intimidation with cults. Now, me personally, I was a part of this cult, but I was not I wasn't one of the people in it. The people like at the house or at the compound or whatever you want to call it. But I was a part. Um, yeah, it didn't with me. It didn't go to where I worshipped and adored this man, and I would have done it, whatever. It was a religious cult, and we did send money. Money. We sent nice large amounts of money. We did. Uh, and when I say we, it was a partner of mine who actually is the one who got us into this. Under the guise, like I say, of religion. Uh, but and I visited the compound, but I was, like I said, was not a part of it there on a daily basis, like living there or anything like that. Um, but I was a member. Um, but it never, I think that I was able to, stay focused and stay, keep my head above water, if you will, because even though people may take me for being sweet and kind and fragile and everything, I'm very strong-willed, and I have a very strong mind. And so, uh, my love at that time, because I was Christian still at that time, um, not calling myself Christian, but it was a sect of Christianity, and I'll leave that at that. But, you know, my reason for being there and my love was for the Creator. It was for Jesus or what have you. And that was my focus. I wasn't focused on the man. I wasn't focused on worshiping him. I wasn't focused on being there and whatever, because he did have a thing where he wanted people to migrate there to be with him. He had lots of land already at this place, and his thing was always, getting more money and having people send in money so he can build more houses and build more living spaces and what have you, for people to come and live there with him, and we did consider that, you know but long story short, thanks to the universe, it didn't work out that way. We got out of it, and saw him for what he was and who he was. And it was the same thing. Oh no, this is not a cult. And, yeah, well, people say it's a cult, but it's really not. And they just don't understand. They don't understand the leader. He would have people doing videos and everything, talking about what a wonderful place it is, what a wonderful man he is, the good, wonderful, and charitable things he does for people. How great it is to be there and live there and to be a part of things and everything. And, you know, being there, being a part of this, I know the things that go on in cults. There's a lot of sex. There is a lot of sex, even with children. This man, uh, that whose ministry we were a part of, this man, uh, it is proven that he impregnated one of the young girls there. She, I believe, was about 17 when she finally gave birth. She finally got away. She's not there. But she wasn't the only one. He also had sex with her mom and got a little girl from her mom that they were passing off as the woman and her husband's child, when it was in actuality the pastor's child with the woman. I mean, these people worshipped and adored this man. The husband was his sidekick. So I'm sure he knew that man had sex with his mom. The man, possibly the agreement was that this man was probably able to have sex with whatever women he wanted there. Um, it wasn't a huge number of women living there, uh, but people would come there from time to time and so forth. And I don't know what the agreement was because, like I say, even though we went and visited, we never got that deep into it, to where anything like that could have, have happened with me or just whatever. There's a lot of background things that when you're not there, you don't know all of it. But, as people leave and as people get free, you make kind of keep connections and you talk, you know. And it's a very, very devastating thing. So the bottom line, getting off me, the bottom line to this is, you know, um, this young lady coming out, making a video saying that, oh yeah, I'm fine and everything. That doesn't do anything to me to convince me of anything because she was more than likely told to do this and to be convincing. And there will more than likely be consequences if she didn't do it right. You know what I'm saying? So, we have to, as black people, keep, uh, we have to stop putting people up on pedestals. I mean, my question is, why is it that, what is it about this man that he couldn't possibly do this? Why? What is it that he just can't possibly do this? All of these women can't be, lying on him. There are this girl, his accusations are not the only one. There was another lady, who said things. Now, one of the things, as I said about cults is that it's a lot of fear and intimidation. A lot of fear and intimidation. These people use all kinds of tactics to mentally break down their followers. They'll use food. They'll use mental abuse. They'll use emotional abuse. They will brainwash these people and tell them you don't have anybody but me, and I love you, and your family's bad, and and the more you begin to get deeper into this, you move more and more and more away from your family, more and more away from your family. And as you can see with this situation with this girl, she's saying she's not talking to her parents very much, and I'm pretty sure it's because of what's going on, and they're trying to get her back and get her free. But because she's so more than likely in love with R. Kelly, she don't want to go anywhere. She may be afraid. I don't know. I can't speculate. Um, but like I say, cults are real. Cults exist. The government knows a lot of this stuff is allowed. A lot of this stuff is, it doesn't always end like David Koresh and Jim Jones and so forth. It doesn't always end like that. A lot of these things go on for years, you know. A lot of these things are not always exposed, but um, as I say, I hope that this young woman and any other young women who are bound, captured, taken against their will by anybody will be freed. And especially by this man, if he has done this. I really don't think that this girl's family and all these people are going to put themselves on the line and just come out with this great big crazy lie about this dude unless something was going on. One of my questions is, why does he have houses full of girls anyway and women anyway? Well, I mean, why does he have that? I mean, are they working for him? Why does he just have houses? Because they've said that these houses are in multiple locations. That one lady said something about there being a main location, and that's where she was. Why does he have houses full of women? That should be suspect right there. No, nobody is questioning that. Everybody, oh, they just lying. Oh, they just lying. How do you know? Why are they there? Why are they there? I mean, really, are they? I mean, most people don't have their own groupies who go on the road with them or whatever. So are they? I mean, is he like? Are they like his groupies that he carries with him, or they? I mean, this stuff is strange. It's crazy. It doesn't make any sense, and I do not believe these people, as I said, would go and put themselves on the line and discredit themselves and possibly. I mean, this man is a celebrity. He does have money. I'm pretty sure these people know that he can hire the best lawyers. And if it comes out or whatever that these accusations or whatever is untrue and they're slandering him and ruining his reputation and possible music career, future, any future money or whatever he can make because of these accusations, that's a big deal. And I'm pretty sure these people know they could really, really get into some trouble before they came out with this. They're not asking for money. They're not trying to, bribe him and, extort from him is the word I'm trying to say. They're not trying to extort from him. They just saying they want their family member back. And something is going on that needs to be investigated. And we as a people need to sit and listen and find out and be objective and not just say, oh, well, he's one of my favorite singers. He didn't do that. That's foolish. It's foolish. So I just wanted to throw that in there. I wanted to uh, share, even a little bit about, the fact that I too have been a part of a cult. Didn't turn out, wasn't no bad, whatever for me or whatever. I wasn't deep into it and everything. But like I said, I was a part. So I know that it's true. I know that it's real. There are things and details and people and everything that I know that I don't talk about, that I don't bring out. I don't speak against that man. He's still active, but I don't talk about him. I don't speak about him. I don't go to his YouTube channel. I have no whatever with him or anybody affiliated with him because it was a part of my life that's done. It's over with, and that's just it. But like I say, so I've thought about making a video about it, but I really don't see a need. I wasn't harmed. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't harmed. But there are things that I know that I pray if they ever do try to bring this man down, if they ask me, I'm telling. So I got names and everything. So you guys, I pray that this situation is resolved, that it's resolved quickly, that these young girls, if they are being held against their will, that they will be freed, that they will be able to get back home to their families, that they will have no psychological, emotional, or mental damage from this, and that this man and whoever else has been helping him and abusing and hurting these girls and women as well will be exposed and will be dealt with, not only by authorities but by the universe. So, you guys, you have a great day. I thank you so much for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for subscribing. And to the next video. We'll see you next time.